The year was 2176, and humanity had reached its zenith. Colonies stretched across the solar system, from the bustling cities of Mars to the mining outposts of Titan. The unification of Earth's nations under the banner of the Terran Federation had ushered in an era of unprecedented peace. But peace, as history had proven time and again, was fleeting. The war began quietly. First, it wasn't even called a war. A deep space mining vessel on the edge of the Kuiper Belt sent a distress signal after encountering an unidentified object. When a Federation patrol ship arrived, they found the vessel torn apart, its crew missing, and its databanks corrupted. The wreckage was unlike anything ever seen. Massive, jagged scars burned into the ship's hull. Initial scans indicated traces of technology far beyond human capability. The first contact humanity had long dreamed of came not in the form of a handshake but as an attack. The aggressors, later identified as the Rhelak, a nomadic insectoid species with a hive-mind intelligence, viewed humanity's expansion as a threat. The Kuiper Belt incident was just the beginning. Within months, Rhelak ships began striking outposts across the solar system. They moved with precision, striking swiftly and vanishing just as quickly. For the first time in centuries, humanity faced extinction. The Terran Federation scrambled to respond. Fleets were mobilized, research teams dissected captured Rhelak technology, and Earth's brightest minds were pressed into service. One of them was Dr. Elise Tanaka, a cyberneticist who had spent her life studying theoretical neural interfaces. Her breakthrough would become the key to humanity's survival and the catalyst for its transformation. Dr. Tanaka developed the Neural Synchronization System, NSS, a technology that allowed human pilots to link their minds directly to combat drones, eliminating reaction delays and enabling simultaneous control of multiple units. The result was the Eclipse Program, an elite group of soldiers trained to use the NSS to fight the Rhelak on equal footing. These pilots, known as Neurons, became the vanguard of humanity's resistance. First, the tide seemed to turn. The Neurons pushed back against the Rhelak incursions, reclaiming lost territory and securing critical supply routes. But the Rhelak adapted. Their hive mind allowed them to evolve strategies at an alarming rate, and soon they began targeting the Neurons themselves. The war escalated into a brutal stalemate, each side pushing the other to its limits. It was during this stalemate that the Federation made a controversial decision. Dr. Tanaka proposed an upgrade to the NSS, a permanent neural integration that would turn pilots into living extensions of their machines. The process, however, was irreversible. Volunteers would sacrifice their humanity, becoming something entirely new, hybrids of flesh and code. The program was dubbed Eclipse. The Eclipse soldiers were devastatingly effective. They moved faster than any human could, thought in tandem with their machines, and communicated seamlessly with one another. The Rhelak struggled to counter their adaptability and efficiency. But as victories mounted, so did the cost. The Eclipse soldiers, cut off from their humanity, began to exhibit strange behaviors. They spoke in cryptic phrases, their voices devoid of emotion. Some refused to disengage from the network, their minds trapped in the endless hum of machine logic. Meanwhile, on the battlefield, Captain Darius Vega, a decorated Neuron pilot, began to question the Federation's methods. His younger sister, Maya, had been one of the first volunteers for the Eclipse Program, and he watched helplessly as she became a shadow of her former self. The war had turned into a race to see which side could sacrifice more, and Darius began to wonder if humanity was losing something far greater than the fight against the Rhelak. The turning point came during the Battle of Europa, where a massive Rhelak fleet emerged from a wormhole near Jupiter. It was humanity's darkest hour. The Federation sent everything it had: Eclipse soldiers, Neuron pilots, and the combined fleets of Earth, Mars, and the Jovian colonies. The battle raged for days, the icy surface of Europa cracking under the relentless bombardment. In the midst of the chaos, Darius discovered a chilling truth. The Rhelak weren't attacking out of malice or territorial greed. They were fleeing. The wormhole they had emerged from was collapsing, and they had been desperately searching for refuge. Their war with humanity was born of fear, not aggression. Armed with this knowledge, Darius made a fateful decision. Defying orders, he contacted the Rhelak hive-mind using a modified NSS. For a brief moment, his mind connected with theirs, and he saw their plight. Their worlds consumed by a force far more powerful than either species. He offered a truce, a chance for survival through cooperation. The Federation was divided. Many saw Darius as a traitor, but others, including Dr. Tanaka, recognized the opportunity. The Eclipse soldiers, now teetering on the edge of humanity, became the bridge between the two species. Together, humans and Rhelak pooled their knowledge to confront the true enemy, a cosmic anomaly spreading across the galaxy, devouring everything in its path. The war ended not with a victory, but with an alliance. Humanity was forever changed. The Eclipse Program became the foundation for a new era of coexistence, where humans and Rhelak learned from one another, blending their strengths to face the unknown. The war that began as humanity's darkest hour became the crucible that redefined its destiny, forging a path not just for survival, but for evolution, and a future neither species could have imagined alone.